Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 3rd of February 2022. Today is astrological in bulk when the sun is at 15 degrees of Aquarius, midway between 0 degrees of Capricorn at winter solstice and 0 degrees of Aries at spring equinox. My God, my brain, Mercury is coming to a standstill, and my brain is a bit defunct, I think, as we're waiting for Mercury to turn direct tomorrow. Oh my God, that was hard work. Anyway, so we have some astrology. So the moon in Pisces all day. See, that doesn't help, does it? Is going to sextile Uranus and Venus, who are forming or have been forming a trine in the last few days, and then the moon is going to conjunct Neptune. So it could be the right time to be grounding new values into the physical world, into your reality, before dreaming with the collective unconscious. Tonight, God, my brain, tonight, whereas the moon conjuncts Neptune. Oh my God, my brain. Conjuncts Neptune just before midnight UK time. Oh my God, I think I need to go back to bed now. Other big news of today. So from today, the 3rd, until about the 17th, Pluto is going to be in a trine with the North Node in Taurus and a sextile with the South Node in Scorpio. So this is about destiny coming in and helping with our transformation, and what a destiny stepping in to help with what we are transforming, and also there could be a release from soul contracts if you're doing or have been doing the work. So yeah, karmic completion and fateful decisions for destiny. If you want to know more about this transit, then I would recommend Molly McCord's podcast on it, where she goes into depth about the meaning of it and channeling as well as what comes through for her for this this transit. But you know, it's just more really big energies going on, but this time they feel a bit more supportive. I think sort of as we get into February, all these supportive energies, Venus and Mercury going direct again, we're going to start feeling as if the universe has actually got our back after what seems like a few months of it being a real uphill struggle. So that's the astrology. Let's have a look and see what the cards want to say for today. What do we need to know for today? It's really dark and dismal today. I'm doing this reading. What time is it? It's only 3:05. It feels very dark and dingy and not much light. Although I am in a north-facing room. So that doesn't help much. Okay, what do we need to know for today, the 3rd of February 2022? Messages from Spirit for the collective. I was just talking to my downstairs neighbour earlier today. So we're talking about sort of how cold it is in our front rooms because they're north-facing rooms, and how often you go out the front door and go, oh, it's actually quite mild. But in our north-facing front rooms, it can be really cold. Around the other side of the house, or the flats, it's lovely and warm. And I must admit, I'd rather have my treatment room in a south-facing room. so my clients get the benefit of the sun coming through in that healing environment. It would be much worse if my treatment room was at this side of the flat. Anyway, enough about my ramblings. What do we need to know for today? Messages from Spirit for the collective, please, for the 3rd of February 2022. Let's see what we've got. So at the bottom, we've got eternal love, happiness, harmony and fulfillment. Okay. Then we have thinking of you. Let me just put my glasses on because I can't read that. A loving thought and serendipity. More sunshine there. I've got 2 sunshiny cards. And then the third, oh, excuse me, 3rd card, the hidden path, the marriage of spirit and matter. Okay, so remember how I was saying about sort of grounding new values into the physical world before dreaming with the collective unconscious. That sort of talks of that, bringing those 2 energies together. The earth energies from Taurus and Capricorn, where Uranus and Venus are, with the moon and Neptune in Pisces. Ooh, dissolving boundaries. Okay, I don't know why I did that. It's one of those days. Okay, so let's do some tarot, see what the cards have to say for today. What do we need to know for today? The 3rd of February 2022. Messages from Spirit for the collective, please. What do we need to know? Messages from Spirit for the collective. Okay, so we've got 2 cards jumped out there. We're going to put those to one side. What do we need to know for today? 3rd of February 2022. Messages from Spirit for the collective, please. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Okay, we've got the Ace of Swords. Clarity. We have the 3 of Swords. Oh dear. We have the 9 of Discs. We have a 3 of Discs. We have the 3 of Cups. That's 3 threes we've got coming out so far. We have the 9 of Cups. 2 9s out. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the 10 of Cups. And at the bottom, we have the 2 of Cups with Temperance and the Queen of Discs. Oh, and the Hanged Man. And Page of Pentacles and the High Priestess and the King. Oh my God, this just goes on and on and on. Okay, I'm going to leave those there, may come back to those at towards the end of the reading if it feels like they add to this message. Okay, so what have we got here? And we've got the Star and the 2 of Discs. Okay, so let's just see. Let's open. Okay, so where we find ourselves, a bit of clarity, the divine gift of clarity. All the aces bring divine gifts from Source. And with the Ace of Swords, we have the divine gift of insight and clarity. So it feels like we probably need a bit of that. Okay. As Mercury comes to a station to turn direct tomorrow. Okay, so clarity and yeah, beginning to be able to see clearly. The moon card, so our subconscious mind, our emotions, our intuition. We've got the Three of Swords. Something is coming up from the subconscious for us to see it so that we can heal it, which is good. I've sort of had a feeling for a long time that as we come to this week and we go through the pauses and portals and then the energy starts moving forward, it's almost felt like each pause and each portal opens up the next layer down. And so we find ourselves at the end of this week possibly being able to see what is coming up from the subconscious to be healed. A big part of healing is to actually bring up that shadow, that subconscious thing into consciousness so we can see it, so we can acknowledge it, so we can face it. Okay, the Mercury card, which is our thinking and our intellect and our mind, and communication, information and self-expression. We've got the Nine of Discs. The Nine of Discs is about self-confidence and independence, not being afraid to stand on your own independently as opposed to being in a codependent situation. And it may be that sort of as we heal this hurt coming up on this broken-heartedness or this wound, having explored since the middle of December our shadow side, that as we come to close this retrograde period out, that we're feeling more self-confident in ourselves, that we can stand independently and face whatever it is that's coming up. The Venus card, which is our values around love and money and relationships and harmony and friendships and balance and beauty in our life. We get the Three of Discs. We could be working with other people. This could be working with the divine for self-mastery. We could be seeking out a coach or a mentor, or somebody that can help us deal with this wound as it comes up. Sometimes that by seeking out help or being open to receiving help to heal makes the journey easier. Next to that, we've got another three. We've got the Three of Cups. The Sun position being the conscious mind, our core identity, core vitality, inner strength, and how we shine out into the world. We've got the Three of Cups here. And the Three of Cups, in this card, it feels like it's about we all come from one source, and we then have our individual pathways, and then we come back together. And a celebration of that cyclic journey, and sort of how we're all down here in the physical realm experiencing the human life. We've got three threes come out, the Three of Cups, the Three of Swords and the Three of Discs. So the only one that hasn't come out is the Three of Wands, asking what is it that you want to manifest next. Okay, where do you want to go? I might come back to that in a moment. The Mars card is how we take action, our ambition, our will, drive, determination. We've got the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is the emotional wish card, which is linking me to the Three of Wands of what do you want to create, what's your wish for, what do you want to bring into your life, what do you want to manifest in your life. Okay, and then we come to the Jupiter card of what's working for us. Luck, good fortune, opportunity, optimism, hope, expansiveness, truth, justice, and freedom. We have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords connects nicely to this Ace of Swords of getting clarity, cutting away the crap, cutting away what is no longer needed, pulling the swords out so that we can heal the heart. Okay, and then the Saturn card, what's working against us? Obstacles, limitations, restrictions, responsibilities, commitments, grounding, etc. We've got the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is the happy ever after card. Maybe this isn't the happy ever after stage. Maybe it's just the next step. I'm saying that because of the two cards that fell out. We've got the Star, hope and opportunity, and good luck and good fortune, with the Two of Discs, juggling, doing the work. It feels like sometimes the Two of Discs can be a figure juggling two discs. Here we've got the two discs over the eyes, and this represents one eye looking inwards to do the inner work and one looking out to do the outer work, and bringing them to balance. Okay, if we spend all our time doing the inner work and forget about the outside world, we won't get very far in life. If we spend all our time in doing the outer work without taking time and going inside and doing the inner work, again, we'll fall short of our true potential. So it's by doing the work conjunctively. I'm just got to turn the phone off. My old landline, not that I ever answer it, because it's generally spammers, spam calls, so it will stop in a moment. There we go. Yay! So yeah, it's bringing it into balance and doing the inner work and the outer work. Okay, that will help to heal this heart. Okay, then the cards at the bottom of the deck. We started with the Two of Cups. It opens up love. This could be a friendship, it could be a partnership, and it could even be inner work, reuniting the masculine and the feminine within us. Okay, and bringing ourselves into harmony. We have another card of balance. We have Temperance. Again, more balance, and harmonising. After everything we've learned from the Venus retrograde and the Mercury retrograde, having that clarity to see how we can bring ourselves into balance and balance our heart. Then we have the Queen of Discs, the Queen of Velvet waiting, patiently working through things, knowing that it will just all unfold at the right time. We may need to look at things from a different perspective. We may be stationary and pausing at the moment. Remember, we've got we've got Mercury stationing direct tomorrow. That's the last of the pauses before we step through the portal. Stop, have a look around. How is everything within us, around us? Are we balanced within? What wants to come up? This could bring a spark of inspiration, new fresh energy coming up. The Page of Wands. As we heal the heart, what passions does it ignite? And I say passions is that sort of often when we've got a wound in our heart, we lack joy, we lack love and abundance in our lives. As we heal that heart, it can spark these feelings of love and joy and passion and new direction and things. Okay, so and that can come up with clarity as we're pausing. Then we get the High Priestess, connecting to our higher self, connecting to Source. What is it that Source wants us to create? What is our purpose here? Where are we going? What are we doing? And then we have the King. Is it the King? yes, the King of Swords, just need to check for a moment. The King of Swords, more clarity. We have the Ace of Swords, we have the Queen of Swords, and we have the King of Swords. Okay, the coming together of the masculine, the feminine, of the mind, creating partnership, the active masculine aspects of the mind and thinking, with the more reflective feminine energies of the mind, the Queen of Swords, them coming together, being reborn as the divine child of the the suit of swords, the clarity coming through. Okay, I'm just going to go through these other ones that I was looking at and came up. The Hierophant, that one step, 1 foot in the 3D world, 1 foot in the 5D world, and committing to being a bridge between spirit and reality and the physical. The Hidden Path. Okay, so that leads to us becoming the magician. We can manifest. Remember, we were saying that the Three of Wands wasn't here, the card of manifestation. We become the magician, we can manifest. And then the Queen of Wands, stepping into your female fire energy. Just going to... Then the Lovers, the union of divine masculine and divine feminine within us. Union, this balance, this is what we've been working towards. We started off here with the Two of Cups, the minor arcana, and through this work it becomes the major arcana, the universal themes in our life. Oh my God, I could just go on and go on and go on. So these two, I think we need to come out. The King of Cups, that creative cardinal balance of our emotions, and the Emperor, self-mastery. Okay, so this is a big journey. I think this is possibly also connected to the Mercury trine not Mercury, Pluto trine the North Node and sextile in the South Node over the next coming fortnight. This is our journey, balancing. Yesterday I talked about there was bunnies and eggs in yesterday's reading, and I feel this is the journey between Imbolc and spring equinox, when we birth our new creation out into the world. This is the journey that we're on. Quite really big energies. And the other thing that is coming in, which from about the 13th of February, for about a month, we're going to have Mars and Venus travelling together in conjunction through Capricorn. They enter Aquarius on the same day. They conjunct Pluto on the same day, and they travel through together into Aquarius to about 7 degrees, and then Venus goes off. We've got about 3 or 4 weeks of them travelling together, the divine masculine and the divine feminine. This is the next stage of the journey. Big astrology all the way through to spring equinox. This feels like a hero's journey. We've done all the been doing the shadow work and the subconscious work. Now it's about what we're bringing up and bringing out and bringing to visibility and birthing at spring equinox, I imagine. Okay, so that's today's reading. Rather bigger than I thought, but you know, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. It's like sort of a crescendo sort of going towards spring equinox, and I'm just thinking ahead, and it's like, oh my God, April, there's big energies as well, and then sort of we've got eclipse season. This year is a big year of awakening. We're going to have big energies all the way through. Buckle in, be prepared, keep grounded, and just take the journey one step at a time. It's exciting. Okay, thank you for watching. If this reading resonated with you, then please like and subscribe to the channel for notifications Click on the wiggly bell. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address in the description box below this video. Have a wonderful day, and until next time, thank you for watching.